All right, so today we've got some very special guests here as they gear up for the always popular Battle of the Badges hockey game. Since 2008, the Battle of the Badges game has raised more than $3.5 million for the young patients and families at Dartmouth Health Children's and CHAD. It's firefighters, police officers, and first responders hitting the ice, and it's all for the kids right when they need that extra support the most.
From WMUR News 9, this is Heart of New Hampshire.
We are so excited to have a couch full of guests this morning. Joining us is Chase and his mom, Stephanie, and Chase's two buddies from Team Fire, Stephen and Chris. Thank you all so much for spending your Sunday morning with us. We can't wait to hear your stories. Stephanie, I'm going to start with you. Can you just bring us back to Chase's diagnosis? When was that?
Yeah, I think it was roughly about a month before his first birthday. We had measured his head and had noticed a big growth spurt as far as with his head goes. His pediatrician said, you guys need to get an ultrasound done. So we did that, and we were sent to Dartmouth, where a week before his first birthday, we were told he was going to need brain surgery.
Wow. What was that like?
I have no words. It's just, to hear your child needs brain surgery a week before their first birthday is just a roller coaster.
Yeah. But you were at one of the very best places to get that diagnosis.
Yes.
What do you remember about your time at CHAD?
Everybody was just so welcoming and helpful and loving and supportive and amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Chase, I see you nodding your head at what your mom's saying.
Yeah.
I know you were really little back then, but I know that you still spend some time there. What do you remember most, or what do you love most about being at CHAD and some of the doctors and nurses?
That some of my doctors that helped me.
Yeah.
Moved.
Yeah. Do you still talk with some of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. How often do you see them?
Not that very often.
How old are you?
9.
And what do you love to do?
I love to watch hockey.
You love to watch hockey, huh? Well, then it's perfect that you've been buddies with these guys for a while, right? Tell us about your buddies here, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us. What are their names?
Chad and Chris.
Chris and Stephen, yeah. And so these guys have been a part of Battle of the Badges for a really, really long time. Chris, 17 years, right?
Yeah, 17 years.
What keeps you coming back?
The kids.
Yeah.
And the fact that we get to play in a game that, for us, you know, a lot of us grew up playing hockey.
Yeah.
So to be able to do something that we love, to give back to such a great organization, it's amazing.
Yeah. Stephen, you've been with Chase for how long, did you say?
From the start, all 7 years.
What can you say about this young man?
He's just great. It's been fun to watch him grow. The first year was 2.5, so I didn't really know what to do with him. I didn't have a lot of exposure to kids at the time.
Yeah.
But seeing him like develop into this confident young man, and just the way he attacks everything, it's just been really cool. I mean, he dropped the puck for us in last year's game, and he just owns the spotlight now. So it's just a lot of fun.
Hey, can you tell me about that experience? What was that like?
That was like a lot of
How did you feel when you were out there? So you dropped the puck?
Yeah.
You were the one holding the puck?
Yeah.
How did it feel inside?
It felt cool.
It felt pretty cool. Listen, I gotta tell you, last year I had the privilege of just being a little bit, a small part of the game. I got to go out on the ice and just help MC, and I was so nervous out there because you're in this giant arena. There were a lot of people watching. Were you nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. At least I wasn't alone in being so nervous. But tell us, what should people know about the game, the Battle of the Badges hockey game? What's your favorite part about it?
I've basically that like a lot of pushing in the game.
You know what? There is a lot of pushing in the game. In fact, both of you, I wanted to mention, I was surprised at how intense the game is. Were either of you surprised, or were you like, no, this is just par for the course?
It's pretty much par.
Yeah, that's the way hockey goes.
Yeah.
I know, but it's a good game.
It is. It is. I mean, to see it grow throughout the years, it's from when I started on year 2 to now. It's just been, the talent has just come a long way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. There's some really, really talented hockey players out there. You joined 7 years ago. Why do you keep doing it?
I mean, yeah, just to repeat what he said, it's for the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the game's a ton of fun. Everyone out there has played hockey their whole life. We love the sport. To your point, we get really competitive as soon as the puck drops. But no, it's the kids that keep us coming back. I've been amazed over the years how many people have reached out because they know someone, or someone in their family has even been a recipient of the services that Chad provides. So it really is amazing being in a small state like New Hampshire, how many people are affected by this system, by Chad, and that's what keeps me coming back.
Yeah, it's a good reason. Stephanie, and lastly and briefly, if you can just kind of explain where you think you'd be without the support of Chad.
I really don't know. I don't want to know.
I know. I know.
You know, these guys and everybody behind the scenes at Dartmouth, they're just great. They just know how to take care of Chase and a family, and they're always there.
Yeah. They are always there. We are so glad to be a part of it as well. Very quickly, I know that was supposed to be my last question, but what's your favorite thing about the game? Because there's all kinds of things like face painting, and there's the clinic for the stuffed animals.
Yeah.
Like, what's your favorite part? I know it's aside from the hockey.
Like the clinic stuff.
The stuffed animal clinic, right? Because my kids loved that as well. There are so many different things for the kids. It's such a fun event to be a part of. Thank you all so much for being here this morning, and we'll see you in a few weeks. To learn more about the Battle of the Badges game, or to get your tickets to join us, we hope you'll log on to chadhockey.org.